thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Orlando leading by 3. In the corner, Bull with it. A putback. Rebounded.
Look at this open layup.
Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ivy. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Brogdon. And Jones pulls it down. Right side, Hero. Drops in the layup for 2. Heroes got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
The Wizards working the ball around now.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex. Create an entertainment district and implement safety and transportation upgrade. Really exciting stuff.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Just 5 to shoot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Brogdon outside. Pass to Ivy. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Hero on the wing. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Brogdon outside. Back to Pippen. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Pippen. Here's Walker. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those cuts over here.
Now Jones. Back to SGA. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Bamba. Here's Pippen. It's Brogdon on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Pippen with it. Jones covering. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Orlando. Substitution on the court.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
some changes here. Orlando leading. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. They can use a bucket. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
So it's Orlando now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Bosch, and he's fouled. Pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
That one misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it." And what does his team want from him? He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you, Kevin.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie. Outside, Walker. Outside, Bosch. Pass to Bamba. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. Outside, Walker. White with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And White with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Bosch. Pass to Bamba. Now here's Ivy. For 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Here's Ayton. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic out in front. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 1. Here's Hero. And the layup's good off the glass. Heroes got the first bucket of the third here for the match.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Out to the right wing. Wade outside. Pass to White. Clock at 4. The kick out to Bosch. Now Pippen. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Hero. Orlando leading by 3. And he banks in the layup. Heroes got 6.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Kept alive. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
Outside for SGA. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. To the paint. Here's Wade. And Wade slams it in.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
The kick out to Bosch. To the inside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Orlando moving the ball around. Doubled by Bosch. Outside, Hero. Smith scanning the floor. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
White, good.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, Hero. 6 points for him. For 3, Smith. Bosch grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Bosch. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bosch has got 5 now.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside, SGA. Screen by Smith. Down low. It's stolen by Wade. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. At the elbow, Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here's Pippen. He's got 6. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. now. Here's Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
And smart decision by Hield. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
Ivy up top. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Ivy's got his second bucket of the night.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
1:41 left in the third. And that one's good, Ayton.
Assisted by.
Well, you just need to get Ayton the ball inside. He'll do the rest. He knows how to go to work in there.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Bamba. Just 5 on the clock. Driving inside. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. .106 left here in the third quarter. On the wing, Hield. Outside, Jones. Clock is at 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it. And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
And it's good. 2 points. Ayton's got the game tied up here for the matchup.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone. An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Hield can't hit. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage. Maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
And here's Ivy. Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Wizards lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Now let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's Pippen. Following the miss. Whoa! Unreal!
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Now, here's SGA. Thompson outside. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Bosch scanning the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Tyler Hero picks one up.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And that one falls for Bosch. The Magic trailed by 7. SGA with the ball. He's picked up by White. Hero, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's White. Pass to Walker. Clock at 6. Now Bosch. Got a piece of it. Launches it from deep. Thompson with the rebound.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. And Pippen slams it in.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
Hero with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Now, here's Pippen. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's a 12-point Wizards lead. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has. Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And the dunk by Bull.
Well, certainly Tyler Hero is never going to be accused of being selfish. If you get yourself open, he is going to find you.
Pippen is doubled. It's White on the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to Bosch. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Bosch. Bull covering. And then Bosch with the dunk.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Wizards leading by 10. To the middle. And now Orlando on the break. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Wash inside. Pippen with it. Picked up by Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. A three-pan leads him right to the rack.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
That does not go. Outside, Walker. Outside, White. Caldwell Pope outside.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Screen by O'Neal. Going inside. Good on the basket.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
White outside. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
The Magic making a switch here. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Pulls the trigger. Cleared away by Ayton. Trailed by 14. Left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's O'Neal. The 3 is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Washington.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Scottie Pippen.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up.